Hi, this is Tom, Director of Selling by Strengths. In my earlier video, I talked about my first walk-around competition. It was Toyota's actual first walk-around competition they had for the entire regions. And I told you about my experience about that, how I was prepared, I wanted to do it, it was something I wanted to do, and I went for it. And when I walked into the presentation area, into that big ballroom and had the vehicle and had the mock customer that I was going to be presenting to, I had 12 minutes to make a presentation. And I was ready for the presentation, but not for that environment. And you know, life is like that. We go through life, we have goals, we have things that we want to accomplish, and surprises come up, the unexpected comes up, things, you know that, things don't work out the way we want them to. But what do? We do them anyway. We go through it. We go around, we go above, we figure out how to make it happen. So if you remember that previous video, when I was asked to present, all of a sudden the fear started coming up. My throat started getting tight. My voice, my mouth started drying out. I didn't want it, I didn't invite it, it just happened. But the preparation helped me move through the fear. I did it, and as you know, I got second place in that walk-around competition. I'm very grateful for that, very grateful for that experience. Now the second year, walk-around 2, I was more determined to win. And here's really the story about this. I also, in year 2, I also studied my product, everything about the product, everything that I could know about it. And here's the point I want to make is that when you set a goal, when you set a target of what you want, and there's good reasons why you want it, what happens is our minds start to get creative. We get more energized. Our enthusiasm, our focus, our consistency all goes up to another level. But here's what happened. I started to get more creative. I started, okay, based on what I learned, based on what I had discovered, what's it going to take for me to go to that next level? I know my product inside and out. Now I need to be the ability to present it. I got very creative, and I started asking questions about, okay, I go into this environment, I'm prepared, but when I go into this environment with all the people, all the cameras, all the lights, I start getting tense, I start getting uptight, you know, my body starts tightening up. So how do I prepare for that? And I says, you know what I need is a dress rehearsal. Remember high school? Remember your high school plays and they had dress rehearsals? That's what I need. So what I did, because I had a desire to win, I called 8 other of my competitors. I was selling Toyotas at the time, of course. I called 8 other Toyota dealers. I called the owner or the general managers, and I asked if I could come to their dealership on the showroom floor and do a walk-around presentation at their dealership, showroom floor, customers around, and all their salespeople that were on that shift, they could just watch me. It would be good for them, and it would be good especially for me. Do you think that was pressure? Do you think I was uncomfortable? Absolutely. But because I had the goal, because I had this desire, I got the creative idea, acted on it, and I called them. I got 6 of those dealers to say, yes, come on up. You know, I was in their district. I was representing the district, so that helped. But I was going to the enemy camp. You know, the other dealership, the competitor is an enemy. We sell against them. They sell against us. It didn't matter. So anyway, I went in there, and the first dealership I drove up to, you know what? I was nervous. I'm driving up to the enemy camp. The fear came up. My throat started to tighten up. My mouth started to dry up. I was totally uncomfortable walking in there. But you know what? I did it anyway. I went through it. I made a presentation, a 12-minute presentation on that dealership's showroom floor. Customers were walking around. Salespeople were watching me. And it was showtime. The second time, same thing. Tension, mouth dry, went through it. Third time, a little better. Fourth time. Fifth time, started to be coming into my own. Hey, I'm comfortable here. 6th time, man, I'm on. So you know what? When the National Walk-Around Champion came up, I had prepared my product, and I also prepared my presentation skills. I went out there much more prepared for that environment. You know what? I nailed it. I did the best I could do, and guess what happened? That's right, I got first place. I won the National Walk-Around Competition as a result of making a decision to commit to it, to perform, and to do those things that would help me. You know, we all have strengths and weaknesses. Well, what will help me in my strengths? How do I overcome those things that I'm uncomfortable with? And so I went to the uncomfortable. That's my message. So I hope you can take some of these ideas. And what is your goal? What do you want in your business life? What do you want in your personal life? Write it down, focus on it, and you'll start to get more creative, and you'll start to get energy and enthusiasm, and you'll be more willing to do what's uncomfortable so you accomplish your goal. And I wish you the best. And go out and have a great selling day.